Hello and welcome. I know that it has been a very long time since I uploaded anything on this channel. Basically, I have climbed very little, or not at all to be exact, and I have more focused on my company since I am right now self-employed, and I decided earlier this year to quit my daytime job that I have had for 17-18 years, something like that, and 100% dedicate myself to my own company. And yeah, now you wonder, what do you do on your own company? I mostly do leather work and like making things, wallets and those kind of things, and I also have a laser part here at my shop. I have a few lasers that I cut and engrave things for customers and for myself, of course. So I was thinking if I would make some movies of my processes and maybe share it with you. Hopefully you will be interested of that. I have also my own like benefits of making short movies and share it like reels and such things, but maybe I can make some longer content if you want, like in processes, making things, tips and tricks, and who knows, maybe I will do a climbing movie in the future if I get the opportunity. Why I don't climb? There is a lot of like reasons why. One thing is time, and one thing is, yeah, life changes, don't it? Okay, so this, I have not scripted this or anything, it's just flowing out. I will start today with making, I will show you. So I have customer request, and this is the customer briefcase. In Sweden we call it dokumentportfölj, or you can say like bandyportfölj. It's a classic leather briefcase that I will bring back to life and make some modifications to it with the customer specifications. He has some specific things he wants me to do to this briefcase. So this is the first project that I will tackle here on my channel, and we will start with cleaning and give the leather some new, put some moisture in it so it will be more, not so stiff, and make it more supple. Thanks for joining me for this one. Sorry, and before I forget, my company name is K Creative Craft, and the K stands for Kent, which is my name, of course. I have also Instagram and Facebook, of course. I will link them down below in the description. Okay, so as you saw, I have now cleaned the briefcase with saddle soap, and as you maybe saw, there are some repairs needed to be done. The old threads are like dry, rotten, and is very crumbly. So we need to make some repairs, glue the pieces together again, and a new stitch line in a few places. And I will now let this dry for some time before I will apply some neatsfoot oil in order to make this more to get the moisture back in the leather again, since it's very crumbly or hard in a few places. So we need to take care of that firstly before we proceed and make some repairs. Also, there's a stitch line here where the zipper is that needs to be fixed also. So first off, let this one dry before I will proceed. Okay, so the weekend has passed and I have had some more time to look at this project and thinking about a little more what I'm going to do, how to proceed, so to say. Since after the inspection I can clearly see that the whole bag needs a restitch, since it doesn't matter which stitch line I try to like force a little, it breaks directly. So all the threads are really bad on this one, and but the leather itself, it looks quite good actually. It's only the stitching that needs to be restitched. So I have examined and trying to figure out the best way to like disassemble it as little as possible in order to resew everything. So let's start with that. Okay, so this is the front pocket, and I saw it was a little loose here, and it only takes like very little force to break the stitch line. So clearly we need to do something about this. What I will do is remove these rivets and take this long stitch line apart here, so I can remove the complete panel. Then I will remove and restitch firstly the front pocket, then I can stitch everything else, and lastly I will restitch this long stitch line on both sides. So that's my plan. So firstly, removal of the rivets. Okay, so all the 4 rivets are removed. Now I will, you see, takes no force at all to remove. This briefcase would not have lasted long at all. It would just, it would have been a very short life. Oh, an old screw. Okay, so I have now removed the side seams, or ripped it apart, and I have decided to leave this middle section in place. Just restitch it in the bottom before I reassemble it again. Next step is to remove the front pocket. That is my plan, and I need to do that so I can restitch this outer stitch line. It's actually 2 stitch lines here on the outside, but it's clearly not enough when the thread is so bad. I will not remove the zipper stitch line here. I will keep them together so it will be aligned. You see, just falls apart. Okay, so I have now removed all the remainings of the stitches. Extremely time-consuming part, since it breaks all the time, and I use a pincette. What's it called on English? I will now go ahead and apply some neatsfoot oil. Some of this, and let it sit for a while, and to see if I need to redo that again. Okay, so the whole piece is now treated with neatsfoot oil. I will now let it soak in, and then I will remove the excess oil. Okay, so I have oiled it in, and I have removed the excess. I have started to glue some parts back in, like this, the end of the flap, also the cover for the handle, which I also glued 2 pieces of leather on the ends, since the sheet metal here had worn through on the ends. So this is also glued in. I have also glued the ends of the zipper, since they had come loose. Next thing is that I will start to stitch some things, example the zipper and these parts on the flap. I have changed the color on my thread in my sewing machine to more match the color of the briefcase here. I will start with the zipper here. I removed the flatbed here to easier access everything here. It's a little tricky to stitch when it's so big. But when you start to get going, it works quite good. So. We'll start with some back stitches. Taking my time. Okay, so now I'm working on attaching the front pocket to this riser part here. Okay, so the briefcase is now completed, fully restored and modified with the specifications from the customer. So what I have done here is that I needed to disassemble almost the whole briefcase in order to restitch every seam, since all the threads were so weak and I could just pull everything apart. So I disassembled as much as needed so I could restitch everything. I have made a new shoulder strap, as you see here. The customer wanted 40mm wide strap and also a bigger part for the shoulder. I have made it adjustable. I have also added a little like a tag or a mark here, which he wanted. I have made it so that I have added a part here to the side of the briefcase, which I have connected the shoulder strap with 3 Chicago screws, so it is possible to remove it and replace it if needed, but I don't really think so. It's really a sturdy strap. I have also polished these metal parts, and I have added my sign here inside here, which tells that I have restored this one, and I also placed a small Easter egg here for the customer. Yeah, so to sum this up, it was a lot more work than I anticipated from the beginning due to the complete restoration. I have added neatsfoot's oil. I have also treated the briefcase with Ossie's leather conditioner, since I really think this is very good. Yeah. Thanks for watching my little video, and if you have any questions or anything, suggestions for my next video, since it was really hard to film everything in the process. I have put many hours into this rebuild and modification, so yeah, I lost track of the filming, but hopefully it shows something. Yeah. Thank you for watching my video, and hope to see you next time. Bye.